I
Um,
got you.
well, first of all, I just want to say congratulations, okay?
Thank you. Thank
Because
you.
did you expect your Content Cop Idubbbz video to do that well?
No. No. I
No,
thought maybe like 10K, maybe,
10K,
if I got lucky.
maybe. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Um, what made you want to make the video? Like what is it? Is it like this recent Ethan Klein drama with Idubbbz making the Content Cop, and you're like, man, this is a betrayal. This is a betrayal of the very concept, right? Is that what's going on there?
Well, frankly, it was a long time coming. Um,
Hmm.
I've had this idea for like 2 years.
Really?
I first
Okay.
got it, yeah, post Creator Clash 2, because I was really furious
Hmm.
when I found out none of the money went to charity. You could probably see it in the video. Like I was actually like really angry just talking about it. Like I was actually upset.
Right. You you
Um,
you were actually there. Like you were actually there at
yeah,
Creator Clash 2.
I met Hasan Piker.
You met
I met
Hassan Piker.
Hassan Spiker.
Did you kill him?
No, no, I
I'm
left that
kidding.
to the Candyman.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Sorry, in
I
Minecraft, I
harassed him for a
disavow.
fist bump.
Oh, okay, okay,
I,
that's cool.
yeah,
Yeah. Wait, I did,
he definitely
yeah.
hated me.
Oh, why?
Because I was totally like being a dick. Like,
Oh.
like, I mean, I wasn't being, like, I was not, like, everything was cordial, but I could
Hmm.
just tell, like, in his face that he did not like me.
Oh,
Like, I
okay,
was
I see.
being nice, like, I was just asking for a fist bump, but, like, I probably had my goofy grin on because I knew I just, like, I
Dude,
don't know, I was like, "This guy,
yeah,
I'll
like the
give him a
thing with
fist bump."
Hassan is that like
I did not
he
want a picture with him.
no, no, don't get, no, I mean, like, if you got a picture, I mean, like, the thing is that the thing
Hell
with
no.
people would cancel you over that. Like, you post that shit online, and people
No.
be like, "Oh, what the fuck? Here's a picture of you smiling with Hassan. What the fuck is wrong with you?" Um,
I
but I
do have
just
a picture with Idubbbz.
oh, really? Okay. Did you show him the
Yeah,
video?
and that's
I don't remember.
no,
Mm,
no.
okay.
I've been saving reposting that just like I don't know when. I'll repost it eventually. It's out there, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But that is aged hilariously now because that was like in 2019 when I actually liked them.
Right, right.
So
Okay, so yeah, I mean, like, if you met
right, so
Hassan,
yeah, this is a long
Hassan,
time coming.
yeah, okay, wow. Yeah, I haven't prepared any interview questions, but I'm just gonna list some off the top of my head, all right? Um,
Okay.
so, Hassan never really did well in real life confrontations, right? Like at least Idubbbz had the wherewithal to, say the N-word with a hard R, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
like, you'll notice that whenever Hassan is in real life, confronting somebody who is confronting him, right? He's always like very
yeah.
awkward about it, very shy about it, right? Yeah, yeah, I
Right,
kind of understand that. Okay, well, the first
right.
question I would probably ask you is, who are you? Where'd you come from? Like if you were if you were to give a rundown of who you are, well, like, how should I refer you? What's going on here?
Uh, I I came from my mother.
Oh,
I'm just
that's
kind of
crazy.
me.
Okay, I'm gonna have to stop right there for you. I'm kidding. Okay, yeah. Hey, thanks for the rain, Rao.
I
Sorry.
just
Mm-hmm.
I'm just me. Yeah, no. So I've been like doing YouTube stuff for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I just never really like I guess found my footing. Like I started like I think everyone did as like a gaming channel,
Right.
and then just kind of got more passionate
Yeah,
into
true.
music and stuck to that for a long time. I made some
Mhm.
commentary videos, like some old ones here and there. Like this is actually not my first commentary video. Uh,
Okay.
but I decided to come back. I was going to make a comeback video, the commentary, Content Cup Idubbbz in 2023
Mhm.
after the apology tour. I thought
Right.
it was really disingenuous. I saw right through it immediately. I was like, listen, if you actually like feel bad for the slurs, that's fine. I
Mhm.
get that. Like,
Right. Yeah.
but to act like you had no point and like to kind of disavow anybody who got something from that, because there was like actually like good messaging in a lot of those videos when it came
Mm-hmm.
to I guess just um the the psychology almost of being a content creator.
Right.
um like like the cyberbully aspect when it came to Leafy, or the greed when it came to Rice Gum,
Mm-hmm.
or being disingenuous when it came to Tana. uh I felt like there was a lot to gather from that. And then there was also the funny, like the 75% funny that
Right.
came from it as well.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like if it was just comedy, I don't understand why like you feel like, and listen, I understand like maybe feeling some guilt for people being harassed,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not really your fault. You were just pointing out their content. Like, you were just
Right.
criticizing their content. A
Right.
critique. If a movie director makes a bad movie
Mm-hmm.
and you and a critic critiques that movie, and that critic's followers decide, "Oh, this movie sucks. I'm gonna talk about how much I hate this movie." Does that make is that harassment? Does that make them a bad person? Does that make the film critic a bad guy? I don't think so.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the way I kind of view it is that you can't just say it's comedy, it's all satire or whatever. I mean, like it's complicated, right? Like the way that I kind
Yeah.
of look at, these kinds of masterpiece hit piece, these huge essay like hit pieces, right? Um
Yeah.
the way I kind of view them is that it is for a comedy, but it's meant to convey like a serious message. I think it would be dumb not to deny that it's going to have like a real impact on the audience on YouTube. And I guess Idubbbz is famous for ruining people's careers, I guess, right? Due to
I would
his,
argue against that.
you would argue against that? How so?
I think the riskiest one he made was Leafy.
Oh, really? Oh,
Uh,
was it because he's
yeah.
overly popular at the time?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, Rice Gum was at the tail end of his popularity already.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Tana wasn't risky because there was no overlap.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I maybe the early ones were risky, but I feel like after a while, like, I could see why people feared getting content copped, but I wouldn't
Mm-hmm.
say it was a career ender necessarily. Rice Gum's career didn't really end.
Right.
It
Do
just
you,
tapered.
so I've never been an Idubbbz fan. Okay, so I had to
Oh,
learn a lot about all of this history behind YouTube and all of the relations between these content creators from scratch, right?
yeah.
However, since you are like an actual former Idubbbz fan, can you tell me, was Idubbbz really ever actually genuine? Like, looking back on it, has he always had this like disingenuous kind of streak, or do you think that all of a sudden he just turned into this like sniveling person in which we all make fun of today? What do you think about that?
I, I've seen a lot of people argue. Oh, I gotta burp.
Oh, okay,
Sorry.
that's enough Coke for you.
That that
Yeah.
that was real in the video. Okay, the burps were real. Okay.
Really? Okay. Yeah. All right.
I didn't fake it to be Idubbbz. That was just me.
No, that was funny.
Uh,
Yeah. Hmm.
so nah, I've seen a lot of people try to argue that he was always disingenuous. I didn't gather
Hmm.
that personally. I
Okay.
thought he genuinely was passionate about what he was talking about, at least when to a certain point. Um, but when you could tell the comedy came first for him, and
Right.
I respected that.
Okay.
Um, I don't think he got as disingenuous until I think he felt like he had to. I think his switch was the most disingenuous thing.
Oh.
Uh,
Why do you think he did
because
that?
he never stopped being edgy.
Right.
He's
Why do
safe
you think he did
edgy.
that? Yeah.
Um, I think it was a big cocktail of factors. I don't think
Mhm.
it was just, oh, it's his girlfriend. Oh, it was you know, he just changed naturally, or he became a dipshit, or his head got punched too hard. I think it's a factor, like a bunch of factors, and I think the main three are number one, definitely times changing.
Mhm.
On YouTube, you can't really like make the offensive content he was making nowadays. You can still
Mhm.
make that type of content, which I think people miss. Maybe I proved them a little bit differently this time. Hopefully, that was also kind of the point as well. Like you could still make these videos. Okay, you just
Mhm.
got to be smart about it.
Right.
Uh, then a second factor I think also had to do with his wife. His wife clearly wanted to get into um I get in bed with other not actually, but like uh
The
maybe
Hasan,
actually.
maybe the Hasan orbit, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She wanted to have these connections with all these other creators. She always has. She's always been that way.
Mhm.
And she's never really been likable. And I think he clearly has never had a relationship. I think he was a bit like because we've all like when you have your first love, you're kind of head over heels. I think he's just with his first love, and he still is, and that changed him because he wanted to keep it because she complained about him a lot. I don't know if you've watched the Rob's Media video or not, but yeah.
I've watched some clips here and there, and it seems kind of unhinged, like the amount of weird complaints. I mean, maybe this is some other couple's business, or maybe this is some other how other people operate. But personally, all right, if I ever had, some kind of in real life friend who was, talking about that to like a whole bunch of people on the internet, right, about their girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever, that seems kind of abusive, right? Like it seems kind of weird. I mean, I wouldn't go straight to abusiveness, obviously, but it seems like at least just very discouraged behavior, right? At the very least,
I don't
right?
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the third factor was the post Sam Hyde documentary like
Mm-hmm.
effect, like what happened there.
Right. Yeah.
I think and there's two other smaller factors. I feel like he's obviously always been like a left-leaning guy,
Mm-hmm.
in my opinion.
Right.
And I think he realized he gathered uh a very diverse audience of people, and he really just did. I think with time got less comfortable and made an overcorrection. I think Ethan Klein did the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Right.
and I also think the OnlyFans incident where like he was dealing with fans that were that were saying like weird shit to him, like in person, like saying the N word to him in public, which is
Right.
extremely like
That
he
is
didn't
way too
like
far, to be fair,
that's
right? Like,
way too
yeah,
far,
that
way
seems a
too
little way
far,
too awkward. Yeah. Yeah.
extremely parasocial.
Yeah. That would traumatize
And
me,
like,
right? Like if
dude,
some fan was
I
like,
would, yeah,
I'm like, oh hell no, I don't know that person, right? Yeah.
I would get a mullet and let people beat me up for money.
Yeah.
Um, so I don't blame him there, but at the same time, and then all after that, the OnlyFans stuff where people were like, I guess, feeling, I guess, betrayed. But
Mm-hmm.
his response to it felt really like he came, he turned into very different. He turned very different. He turned like the character was dropped,
Keep my wife's
and
name
it
out of
was
your
like,
mouth kind of shit. Like,
yeah,
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 the the Will
it
Smith
was
slap. Yeah.
it wasn't that what he was saying was wrong. It was
Yeah.
more so that, oh, this different guy. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
like he's getting way too emotional on camera right now
Mm-hmm.
and posting it to the world. He could have just written this off with a joke, and people would have kept respecting him and probably left his wife alone. But instead, he chose the what a lolcow would do route. So,
Yeah. Yeah,
and he
exactly.
hasn't stopped making those decisions ever since.
Dude, oh man, it's just so bizarre, I guess, because I feel like even as somebody who never really consumed the old YouTube content, right? I always felt as though Idubbbz had this reputation of being like one of the most edgiest people on YouTube back then, right? Obviously,
Yeah.
maybe not as edgy knowing as Leafy, right? Oh my gosh, dude, isn't it so weird how Leafy crashed in the other direction? Like he went from edgy to crazy. Like now he's like
Yeah.
full anti-Semitism, full like neo-Nazi adjacent kind of shit. It's pretty wild shit, honestly.
He
Yeah.
seemed like he seemed slightly woke even in the past.
Really?
Like and now he's like
Mm.
full on uh no, because he would say like anti-racist stuff and whatnot like in his videos. He wasn't like full too edgy. He would make like fucked up jokes,
Mm.
but it seemed like he was like kind of a liberal guy. Now
Right.
all of a sudden like he's full alt right. Now he's got a girl pregnant. We don't know which one because he posed with two girls and said I got her pregnant.
What?
So
No shot.
yeah,
What the fuck?
it's on
Two
his
girls?
Instagram.
Okay, that's a
Yeah.
wild fucking post to make. Jesus Christ. Okay.
I still low key kind of respect Leafy in a sense because
Mm-hmm.
like I can't hate him. I
Mm-hmm.
don't like him. I definitely respect him a little bit.
Yeah, because at least he
Uh,
didn't cater like Idubbbz, right? Like at least he kind of
nah,
stuck
he
to
didn't
his
cave.
guns. Yeah.
He didn't cave.
Yeah. Although to be fair, I mean
Um.
he was unfairly banned, right? Um
Oh yeah,
yeah, and
because he made
he
6
tried to be more
satirical
PC.
videos on Pokemon.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. I mean like oh God, because now that I'm thinking about it, right? There's just so many people who's like, God, okay, what do you think about Joji? Do you think Joji overcorrected?
No,
No. He corrected
I
it
think.
correctly. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. He never disavowed his old content.
Mm.
He just moved on,
Yeah.
and that was that for him.
I remember seeing a
Uh,
clip when he was on like a concert stage and he made a reference back to Filthy Frank. And that was a huge moment of respect for me. I know nothing about his old content and I know nothing about his current music, but I saw that and somebody who accepts, their past and somebody who really embraces that part of themselves and knows how to play along is good. But I
yeah.
have heard things about him still being ashamed a little bit about his past, but I'm not entirely sure, where he is now, on that.
I think he's uncomfortable and
Uncomfortable.
or like a little worried
Mm-hmm.
about his past because yeah, like no like music label is gonna like want that like him saying the N
Right.
word and
No.
all that.
Yeah.
No.
No. No. No. Um, okay, so I have another question. This is directly relating to your video, actually. If you were
I
to
thought we were gonna go into my past. I thought we were gonna segue.
No. Oh, you're right. You're right. I have to do like the white person thing now, where you're gonna explain to
uh
me how you were diddled by your dad. I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. Okay, joking, joking, joking. Edgy. Okay, whatever.
brutally.
Okay, okay. Can
No, I
you
love my
list
dad.
what? Yeah. Me too. I'm kidding. Um. So, can you tell me? Well, actually, just give me my coffee. Hold on, I gotta get my coffee real quick. Jesus.
You're good, you're good, you're good.
Here's my coffee. Oh,
Hell
okay.
yeah.
Sorry, that was very scuffed. Okay. All right.
No, you're good.
Just a drink.
I about 2 weeks ago I was
He
making
stopped
scuff
Filthy Frank
streams.
shtick cause it was
So
affecting his mental/physical
we're
health.
Oh, wait,
He
wait,
we
hold
wanted
are
on,
to end
hold
the
on.
career.
Okay, sorry. I got a $5 donut. Thank you so much. Wait, can you repeat that? I didn't want to interrupt you. Go ahead.
you're good. About 2 weeks ago I was making scuff streams too, and in my eyes you and I are about on the same level. So
Are you kidding me? You got like the whole fucking squares in in your fucking room. You have the meme squares, okay? So
the meme squares,
yeah, the
those
meme
are for
squares.
acoustics because I recorded audio for so long.
Oh, right. You're a sound engineer, right? Audio
Yes.
engineer? Yeah. Oh my God. Okay, okay. I know. Listen, I have a Scarlett Focusrite? Do you know what
Oh
that
yeah, I
is?
have one of those.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah, dude. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, good to see another fellow audio engineer-ish. Okay.
Hell yeah.
So obviously everybody knows more than me when it comes to audio shit. Okay, so yeah. Oh,
Well, I fucked up my
uh-oh.
audio on my video.
Mm-hmm.
Totally. I overcompressed it at the end, in a rush to get it out.
Right.
And I got a few comments about that. I'm like, damn, me of all people should know so much better.
Oh. Yeah, no, that's
Uh,
nah, I think listen, okay, everybody I know an audio engineer at some point, and he was telling me how he was helping with theater, like real life community theater related things, which is really impressive, obviously. Um but at the same time he was like still admitting to using Audacity just simply because it just simply works, right? Because
it
everybody uses it.
does.
Yeah, exactly. It's freeware.
I,
That's really good, right? Yeah. Yeah.
it gets the job done
Exactly. You get it.
when I need it.
Exactly. Yep. That's right. Okay, so I have a question about your video.
Okay.
So you mentioned that Goku Naru at some point reached out to you.
Uh-huh.
You obviously have some inspirations for your video. Can you list off some of these inspirations? What really inspired you to make this video? What kind of role models do you have in terms of your humor and, how you scripted the video?
Well, Gokunaru was definitely an inspiration in the sense that I think he was like the first like knockoff content cop guy
Mm-hmm.
when he made Video Vigilante.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely. But when it came to my humor, uh obviously Nicholas Diorio and Chud Logic. I think
Oh,
it was kind of
okay.
obvious.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Um
Um,
uh
okay.
as well as like classic Idubbbz and Filthy Frank, Max Mofo, all those people.
Okay, yeah. How
And
how does it feel now? How does it feel now to make a video that probably has more views than any one of the streamers that you look so much up to, right? How does it feel to have made
oh, Nick Diorio is way
500,000
more relevant than me.
going up to well maybe so, right? But the thing is that can they ever get a video that is like what is probably considered you know, um, that much of an impactful video, I guess.
If Nicholas tried, yeah, I think he could.
Okay,
He
tell him.
just streams now.
Tell him
I
now. I'm kidding.
I don't have connections to the deep state like that.
No, okay. All right, I got you. Don't worry, okay? I'm in connection with the deep state. Okay, I get my paychecks from Assad, okay, every day. All right.
Okay.
So for okay, so in the video, how long have you been on YouTube? Like just for you, right?
I think about 10 years.
10 years? Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Okay. Damn.
Yeah.
So unemployed, huh? I'm kidding, kidding. Kidding.
Fun employed. I'm in
Uh,
college.
right. Wait, what are you studying? Just curious. What are you studying?
Music production.
Music. Nice,
Yeah.
nice. So you're gonna drop out and become Destiny 2, right?
Oh fuck no.
What year are
Okay,
you?
I want to clear up
Mm-hmm.
something that you said on your stream.
Yeah.
Not a DGGer, never have been. And there's a reason for that. I kind of liked Destiny for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But his community just really turned me off. And I just couldn't interact. I couldn't enjoy it. And then he turned into, you know,
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
shit.
No,
Mm.
no,
I
don't get
was
me
kind of
wrong, okay?
happy with my
Yeah.
choice.
Oh no, totally, totally. I think I have met two in real life Destiny fans at some point. And my God, okay, it was a very suffocating experience, okay, because they were making in real life online jokes and they really did not land well, okay?
Yeah.
And one of these Destiny fans, all right, was in my college Discord server, okay, at some point when I was back in college. And what happened was it was New Year's Eve, okay, and then he just joined into the voice chat drunk, all right, drunk off his mind, and he was talking about how lonely he was. And ever since that happened, that has painted my entire picture of what the DGG community looks like. It's just a bunch of drunk, lonely people. So, yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. For the record, okay, I still love watching Destiny, but you know, it is what it is, right?
The
Um,
occasional clips
mhm,
are entertaining,
yeah,
but
absolutely. Uh, uh, just so you, um, in terms of the Idubbbz video, what's your opinion? You didn't really give much of a take on Hasan. What's your take exactly on Hasan? What's your opinion on him?
I
What?
don't like them.
Oh, really? I thought you would love him.
I don't, I don't like them.
No way. No
Uh,
shot. Mhm.
yeah, yeah. So, no, I think he's like, um, he fosters basically his own DGG, and but a little bit worse, I would almost argue. Not
Right.
saying he's worse than Destiny. I'm
Mhm.
saying his community is. Um, I don't like Hassan. I think he's arrogant. I think he's very full of himself in the sense that he can't understand nor accept criticism.
Mm.
Um, and I think he's pretty gross and distasteful with a lot of his takes.
Mhm. What do you
Um,
think of his Luffy the Houthi interview?
I think he was a coward for the way he handled that.
Mhm. Yeah.
Uh, the way he glazed him the whole time, didn't ask him a single question.
Yeah.
Um, but
Okay.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
I don't like
Okay.
him.
All right. What would you say that are you so now you have this video on your YouTube channel that
Uh,
has essentially blown up, okay?
uh,
So now I'm sure some of the questions that has, you know, been swirling in your head is uh
the fuck do I do now?
what the fuck do you do exactly? What the fuck do you do now, right? Because so you have two paths forward. Okay, this can be your one-off nuclear video. I have seen people do one-off nuclear videos, and then they just completely abandon their YouTube channel for whatever reason after making their amazing one-off video go on hiatus for like 8 months.
I've
um,
thought about it. I did think
versus
about that today. I was like,
right, what if you
what if
just
this is done?
you're just done, right? You just keep
What if I
it keep
deleted every other video and just kept
right.
that one and said bye?
Yeah, exactly, exactly. No, but then, how would other people know that you are the Yandere Simulator
You know, the
composer?
less people that know that, I feel happier. I can talk about that. So yeah, I worked for
Yeah.
Yandere Simulator from 2019 to
Mm-hmm.
2023.
Okay.
I was 15 when I joined that project.
Okay.
Um,
What Jesus? All right. Groomed.
yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
many such cases. I quit following groomer allegations,
Wait, what?
and yeah,
Wait, was there actual groomer allegations, or am I wrong? Are you
yeah,
memeing? Oh, really?
yeah, against my boss, and I said, you know what, that's it for me. I
Oh,
finished the
wow.
rest of my contract work, and I quit.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, shit. I didn't expect that. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's why I was a
so
little comfortable with the question. That's why I was like,
oh, oh. Yeah,
no,
yeah,
but I don't
that's
blame
okay.
everyone's been asking that. I know I'm not gonna get away without answering that.
Okay. Are you like the sole are you like the sole composer for that game? Or are you like the main composer when you were doing that work?
I was the lead. There were others that I kind of like had say over,
Mm-hmm.
but I also was a follow-up to another composer who was a follow-up to another composer. So I wasn't that special.
That's
But
kind of downplaying it, but okay.
you know, I'm sure if you talked to me about this 2 or 3 years ago, I would have been like, I'm
Mhm.
definitely the most important person on this project. But right now, it wasn't that special.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of noticed the way that people kind of talk about their current position or their older positions is how they feel about the project from like a mood perspective, right? Because if you feel good about a project, you're like, I'm like the one person. I'm the one person. I'm the glue. Okay, I'm the adhesive that's holding everything together. Okay, but the moment you're like, well, fuck. Well, I did a little thing in the past
Yeah.
as a
Yeah.
hobby. I got paid like a few cents, right? So
I didn't get paid much. That is true. I
you
didn't
you
get
were
paid
doing
much for
free
that.
labor. You were doing free labor. You weren't being paid.
I was getting paid. I just wasn't getting paid enough.
Right.
At the time,
Okay.
I thought I was being fairly compensated. Now I don't think I was paid enough.
No, not nearly enough. Like people, I mean, just look at the amount of money that, movie producers pay composers, right? Like when it comes to, the money that they get, it's fucking massive. Millions and millions and millions of dollars, right? Um, okay. So I have here's a
And you know
spicy
what else
question.
is massive?
Sorry.
You know what else is massive? I'm kidding, no. Hasan's shoulders,
Sans
okay, in
Piker?
comparison. Hasan's pike. Yes, that's right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. No. Okay, cringe joke. Stop. Cringe joke. Okay, cringe joke. Okay.
And you
Okay.
know what else is massive?
No, stop. Okay. Dude, you can even notice like the way I'm doing this is also borrowed from Chud Logic, because I know that you mentioned
Oh
that you
yeah.
watch Chud Logic, right?
I
I
saw
think
your I saw your VOD thumbnail because
Oh.
I caught your stream when you were watching for a few seconds, and I was
Okay.
like, "This is literally Chud's thumbnail."
Wait, what? Which
This-
thumbnail? Hello?
it was of like your live stream, and I was like, "This is similar to what Chud does."
Oh, you're like the montage of faces, kind of.
Yeah,
I have a better montage. Okay.
yeah.
um, uh, wait. So how long have you been watching these drama commentator slaptubers? I guess.
Probably since 2015, to be honest. I've
Jesus, you're like a veteran.
been
You're like the veteran
I'm a
among
veteran
veterans.
slop.
Yeah,
I'm a
you're.
veteran slop. I mean, I was a fan of Pyrocynical, Leafy,
Uh-huh.
Idubbbz, Keemstar. Um, I was watching them all at the little age of 13, 12.
Jesus, you got groomed early.
So this is what happens when this is your brain on growing up with drama slop.
Yeah, you
You
really
just turn into
you really
Idubbbz.
messed up there. I'm kidding. I'm
Yeah.
kidding. Yeah. So who do you watch now? Like, what would you say like you're watching all the time now? Like, who's your go-to?
Nicholas.
Nicholas? Mm-hmm.
Nicholas.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Okay. Has he watched your
Um,
video yet?
he's watching it on Sunday, and I cannot be more
Oh,
excited.
that is very exciting. Yeah, you should get into a voice call with him when you have the chance. Yeah, that would be exciting.
I would love to, although
But you
I
would
don't think
panic.
I would be a nervous wreck.
Yeah. Well, like
Uh,
I mean, the way that other people look at you is probably the same way that, you would look at Nicholas, right? Because they see somebody make a really good video and they're like, oh, wow, that's really admirable, right?
listen, 3 days ago I was some 10K sub YouTuber. Okay, I was
Well, now you're like at 200K, so
30K. Okay, let's not.
200K. Congratulations, you made it to Gokunaru levels. Good job.
I have.
Yeah.
I'm Gokunaru now. I just am him. He literally
Exactly.
told me, "You and I have
Mhm.
come across a really similar situation." And I was like, "Yeah." Am I just you now, or are you just? Is this how I get into the drama content pipeline?
Yeah, the community, the so-called secret cabal that everyone was talking about.
I guess. Yeah. No. Am I gonna be in the group chat? Am I invited to the cookout?
Yeah. You and Gokunaru have already talked, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice guy.
What
Really
did
nice.
you think of his video vigilante on Sneeko?
I thought it was really funny. I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
I thought uh I would normally be like, you shouldn't harass someone. Yeah, you shouldn't go out of your way with
Harass
that.
who?
But then
Sneeko?
again, he's harassing Sneeko, so I don't
Mm-hmm.
care. You know what I mean?
Okay, the thing, I agree with you. I agree with you, by the way. But the thing is that he did it in such a ingenious way. Like I feel like the whole
Yeah.
entire torture chamber, the little rabbit, right? The little white rabbit. I was like, holy shit, how long did you like I feel like so many things have to line up in order for it to play out so perfectly. You have to make sure Sneeko isn't leaving the call in the middle. You have to hope that his internet doesn't disconnect in the middle. And he wasn't even sure if Sneeko was gonna watch the whole entire video through. So it's like it's kind of miraculous that, you know, the perfect storm just kind of ended up happening, right?
And
Yeah.
I guess harassment would have been wasn't the right word. I was kind of trying to sensationalize there. I think like I wouldn't have the balls to do that. Maybe I would actually. Now that I think
Well, it's about the setup, right? The setup is probably
the
takes a lot of
setup
effort.
was really smart. I
Yeah.
think I give him a lot of credit there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I personally wouldn't probably been able to come up with that.
Right. Okay. I have this really annoying chatter in my chat, okay, who really wants me to ask you the important questions, okay? Which, by the way, if you were rewinding the stream, you would have already knew I asked the questions, okay? But I'm gonna ask this one, okay, because I actually realized that it's a good question now. What's the goal of your video ultimately?
Ooh, I don't know. I hope Ian sees it. I think the ultimate goal was first and foremost to prove that you can still make these you can still make these comedy videos while adding a commentary aspect to it that makes a point overall and not be a bitch made coward about it. You can still do these things without breaking TOS. You can still do these things and make a good point. So ultimately, I just kind of want Ian to see it. For a long time, I was just rooting for him, just wanting, come on, man, do something. It's like looking at it's like that meme of the guy poking. That was me with
come on, do something. Yeah.
do something. Yeah,
Right.
that's how I felt with Idubbbz for a long time.
No.
So I hope he sees it, and doesn't write it off.
I hope she sees it.
But he will write it off. So
well, he will, right?
that's the thing. Oh yeah,
dude, you know,
he probably has seen it.
Yeah, maybe. And here's the thing. It might happen.
What?
It might. What might happen is once Nicholas Diorio watches. I mean, you have several big people that are still waiting to watch your video. Okay, I know. Obviously, everyone hates Destiny, but
it's gonna hit 1 million.
He's gonna plan to watch your video soon. Nicholas Diorio is gonna plan to watch your video, and
wait,
I know
is that confirmed?
Destiny is gonna watch your video.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He said on stream, I think today or yesterday, that he was gonna watch your video.
Oh no! Fuck.
Yeah. No, that's
I literally
okay.
call him out in the video. I call him disgrace.
Oh well, okay, you missed your chance. All right, you didn't know that it was gonna become this big, so there you go. So what's gonna happen?
I mean, I stand by it. He is disgraced.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, you should have put that in. All right, I mean, it is. Change your description. Just go "Hey, Destiny, loser." All right, stop sharing other people's nudes or something. I don't know. You can say something like that. I'm kidding. Don't do that.
Seriously. I mean, I won't make a video on Destiny. I won't make a video on Hasan. If I ever make a follow-up, no more Ethan Hasan Destiny. Those are worst community is.
It's kind of like it's like
Although I love the
cesspool.
H3 community right now. I love the
Really?
H3 community
Oh,
right now.
because
You
they're
guys are
supporting
great.
your video.
I like you guys a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I love you all. Okay, you guys are great.
That's great. That's nice. Yeah. You know what's gonna happen is
What?
Nicholas Diorio is gonna watch your video, and then once Ethan Klein watches Nicholas Diorio, I can tell. Okay, like he calls him the Pope. All right. So Ethan Klein's gonna see your video. He's gonna play it on his podcast, and that's gonna be the
Oh, he
biggest
already did.
audience.
He already
Really?
did.
He
Yeah.
did?
Yeah, he shouted it out. And I know he watched it all the way through because you referenced it. It was a really short segment. He just
Oh,
shouted it out. He
shit.
like played the first 5 seconds. Yeah.
Oh,
I think that's
shit.
why it's doing it.
Oh, shit, you
but
made
he
it.
saw it.
Yeah.
He saw it at 30K views or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
The night
That's crazy.
prior, then he saw that it got to 150K on stream. He's like, "Oh my god, you're killing it, dude!"
Yeah.
Yeah, Ethan saw it.
Holy shit. Okay,
he-
no. Okay, shit. Well, fuck. I didn't expect that to happen. Oh my god.
I've already got in the pipeline.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Once Hasan notices you, it's fucking over. Okay. Like,
Oh, it's so done.
dude. Idubbbz and Hasan's gonna give you a very brief mention, but that's just gonna be enough, okay? Because for so many years, because you obviously know about the Destiny Hasan feud, right?
I'm gonna be accused of everything.
So for so many years, Hasan has been saying, like very subtly referencing all the fucking time, every stream, right? Until he is actually saying the name. That's what he's gonna do to you. He's gonna be like, well, that person.
Isn't this Cameron3055 guys? This anime-loving pedophile.
This absolute
he's gonna call me.
This fucking Nicholas deflatey ball Oreo fan watcher fucking loser, right?
This Nick
like,
Oreo fan.
Who is this guy? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And then boom, all right, you made it. Wait, hold on. So now when you make new videos, all right, are you already planning on making this a thing? Is this going to be a series? Okay, I got you. I understand. And okay. All right. I got you.
I'm making another one.
Okay.
I have decided I'm making another one.
You already have a target in mind?
Kind of. Okay, so
Kind of.
I have options, but I just gotta feel passionate about it. So, there are people on the not happening list, and that's Hasan, Destiny. What the fuck am I gonna talk about? It hasn't already been said.
Right.
So I've kind of created criteria based on what they've done in the past. So I have 2 options. I can go through a genre of content, or I can do a specific creator. I think I want my next one to be on a specific creator. I want it to be a big one too, and then the third one can be about a genre, and where I can just do something fun. But I want it to be like a snake in the grass that hasn't been stomped hard enough yet.
Right.
So I have a few ideas in mind. One of them was briefly mentioned in my video.
Oh.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, looks like I got to rewatch it. See what the fuck you're talking
briefly
about.
Mentioned. He was on screen for a very short period of time. And it was a tweet of his was briefly mentioned. Not even it was mentioned by Idubbbz, wasn't even mentioned by me. So
you realize that narrows it down to 2 people, right? Or 3 people.
Just a drink.
Yeah, who?
Martini, shaken
I don't know, but
Why didn't
I mean that's
down to 1.
showing right.
There is IRL VIP
Wait, hold on.
Sam at Bonfire. I heard Ian knew about it during CC2 and didn't bring it up as a defense.
Thank you so much for the $5 L8. Yeah, okay. Sorry. I'll read everything later, okay? But Right. Like there's only so many people that have tweets on your video, right? Up on your screen.
Well, there's
Um,
only so many edits that Ian even made.
right.
So,
Yeah. So
but yeah.
you're gonna buy me a ticket to Creator Clash 3, right?
I'm going to be buying nobody tickets because I don't want anyone supporting that fucking dog shit event. I feel like it would be a disservice to the kids with cancer that
Jesus. True.
aren't getting the money.
Oh, right. How's that fundraiser going? I last time I checked it was today and it was like 4,600
Yeah.
or so, right?
Yeah, it's I think it's a little over that now. I think we're closing in on 5,000. Yeah, 4,676.
Jesus Christ. How does it feel to have donated more money
Genuinely,
than Idubbbz and
genuinely,
Anissa?
memes aside,
Mm-hmm.
especially Anissa, that's her event. Let's be real here.
Okay. Yeah.
I genuinely, it feels really good. Like that I do actually really care about the cause.
Mm-hmm.
Because like that is something personal. Like I've lost 2 grandparents from cancer, and one
Oh,
of my
right.
grandparents has cancer. Like that actually does mean something to me. Cancer runs my family. I'm probably gonna fucking die from cancer.
Yeah.
So I it does mean something to me. So I'm glad I could turn some like offhanded like comment I made or thought I had even. It was literally something I thought of while re-recording. Like, dude, this would be the funniest thing in the world. Just to say, give me a penny and I can beat Creator Clash 2. But then I was like, this actually could be something really cool. So yeah,
Yeah.
uh,
You got
it,
more money. You got more money than you expected in views than the views that you expected to get out of your video before it blew up,
yeah.
right? Like you probably was like, "Oh my God, this is just gonna be like 300 views. Just 1,000 views maybe at
I knew it would
max."
crack 1,000. I knew it would
Right.
crack 1,000.
Right.
All my videos usually crack 1,000, so I knew that was fine.
Right.
I didn't know if it would go any higher than that.
Yeah. Okay, let me guess. You were in the YouTube analytics section and you were watching the line go up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Uh
And you kept on you kept on like refreshing, switching tabs to refresh, and you're like
Switching tabs, reading the
you're like
comments,
yeah.
I checking
Hmm.
the hidden comments frequently the most.
Right. Right. Do you have a lot of haters?
Um
Do you have a lot of like people who were leaving
yeah.
negative shit?
Oh yeah. But
Hmm.
like a lot of them are just like there were a few like mild haters, but the majority of them were like the most vile things you could say. And they don't affect me cuz I think a lot of them are really funny.
Really?
Um yeah.
Hmm.
Like some of them are just like really fucking gross and like vile, but I can't help but just like
Okay, give me one example. Now I'm curious.
I'm looking right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna find a couple.
Was it like comments hitting
Um,
on you or something?
there's a lot. Sam
Okay.
Hyde and that Destiny guy should team up and cause Anissa's husband and Hamas Piker to have a sewer slide worthy meltdown. And I'm like, okay, that's fucked up. I don't want Ian to kill himself.
Yeah, that's kind of a unhinged comment a little bit.
Eh. If
Yeah.
you were in your dad's balls when 9/11 happened, maybe you shouldn't talk about it. Kill yourself.
Oh,
Uh,
Jesus.
it's
Okay.
yeah. Uh, an embarrassing one-sided display of a clear inability to move on from old YouTube. You're a fucking joke. Fuck off, Zionist. That was funny. I like
Yeah,
that one.
yeah, dude, with that being like it that doesn't even make any
Zionist.
sense. Yeah.
Zionist is the most common one here,
Oh, that makes sense.
which is really funny.
Yeah. It's also funny the fact that this is actually a relevant recent drama and you're not just like shoving this out of nowhere or anything, right? Like
Uh,
it isn't just yeah. Wait, how long did it take for you to make this? Make this video?
about 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Um,
Mhm.
so I first started crafting it
Mhm.
when Idubbbz. So actually, I could find the exact moment I had the idea. It was on my live stream.
Okay.
Um, someone said like in my chat, you should make a content couple on Idubbbz. Now the funny thing about that is, I had been thinking about that since he made his apology video. I talked about it. The reason I didn't is because I was busy with work and school.
Right.
Because I was full time making music and then going straight to school.
Mhm.
So I really just had no time, and I figured it would come off as cringy. And then what really made me like against the idea was when Dogpack 404 tried doing it, and I
Mhm.
thought that was incredibly cringe. And then Soggy Cereal made a good video, but the content cop bits were cringe too. So I was like, well, I don't want to look like these dudes. uh,
Right. Yes.
so I just didn't do it. And then this time I was like, all right, I feel so disgraced, but this is just a smear in the face of what I used to enjoy. And I dropped $50 that I didn't have on a content cop outfit on the exact outfit Ian used.
Yeah, how did
And
you find that? What did you like did it take some effort in order for you to find the exact thing he ordered or
I had to reverse image search
Oh my
a
God.
bunch. Um, it it
Jesus.
costed $50 to get to me,
Why is it that
and
expensive?
well, it was from this like Chinese like company, and like it like
Oh,
costed like $10 shipping.
you went to AliExpress probably, right?
That was Amazon.
Amazon? Oh my God.
It
Okay.
was from Amazon.
Okay, I see.
Um,
Jesus.
so as it was shipping here, 'cause it took a little bit.
Okay.
I wrote the script out.
hmm
Um, Most of it was a loose script, but there were some things where I was just cooking, and I was
hmm
like, okay, I'm typing this out fully.
What was the most challenging part of the video making process for you?
Sitting through that fucking podcast.
Right.
Easy. Just fucking watching Ian thoroughly just embarrass himself in front of Anissa, and
hmm
like having to listen to Anissa, and then this like their co-host Dane just randomly like roasting the fuck out of them both, like, and it's so out of pocket. Like that is like the only silver lining.
What did he say? That
Like
was
he
so
would
out
just
of pocket.
they sound like he barely says anything, but occasionally he'll just have these one-liners that they don't get. But for me, I think it's fucking hilarious.
hmm
Uh, and they think he's just talking, and like I think he low key. I think he might be a fan of mine.
Really?
Yeah,
Jesus Christ, dude. Oh
he
my
thinks like
God.
me.
Yeah. He probably watches Nicholas Diorio and Chet Logic in secret.
He probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna put I was gonna put the clip of Idubbbz shouting out Keffels for shitting on Nicholas Dioria. Uh,
Huh? What's this
but I
about
thought
Keffels?
there's a clip of Idubbbz shouting out
Mhm.
Keffels for
Really?
shitting on Nicholas Diorio.
No shot.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
dude,
and
serious. Oh my God. That's
it's really
cringe.
funny.
Yeah. Um, Keffels. Fucking Keffels. Jesus. What the fuck? That's so cursed. Why the fuck would you? Okay, yeah, that's another level of cringe, okay? To signal boost the grifter so hard. So yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially given the fact that like Keffels is just a piece of shit, dude.
Oh no.
Like,
I have beefed with her before, so I totally get
oh,
it.
she
Yeah,
has me
she's a
blocked on Twitter,
oh, understandable. Absolutely
but
understandable.
so does
Yes.
Tipster. So does Tipster.
Yeah. Tipster Tipster is he's a round boy, okay? He's a he you know,
Oh no, I
he
totally fat shamed him on Twitter. Like,
he and Nicholas
utterly.
Diorio should get into a hot dog eating contest. I don't fucking know.
Nah, Nick is not that fat.
Really? Did he lose
Nick's
weight?
Yeah, he's lost the last picture I saw of when Hasan was like dunking on him.
Mm-hmm.
Like he actually didn't look as nearly as big.
Oh, that's nice. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he should turn on webcam sometime.
I agree.
Hmm. Like what the fuck? Like what the fuck is with the fucking Fortnite gameplay?
I
That
don't
shit's
know.
gay, right?
I fuck with it. I like his Peter Griffin skin.
It's Peter Griffin. He's self-aware. He's self-aware enough to play Peter Griffin. Okay, he's not.
Yeah.
It's not like he's playing John Wick every single time, right? Yeah. So
Oh.
yeah, I'm the John Wick of commentary. So I played John Wick in fucking Fortnite. Okay, look at me go.
I do miss Nick's video essays. I wish Nick would make video essays again.
Yeah, I guess the problem here is that video essays, like I kind of understand because
I
video
do
essays
too.
just don't make money like compared to streaming, right? Like I mean, by the way, video essays are super important still, okay, like for growing your current audience, but at the same time, Nicholas
yeah, no,
Diorio is
I'll
being
make
shooting with
like
8,000 3,000 concurrent. Yeah,
I'll make like 5 more of these videos. I'm done.
5 more.
That's it.
Okay,
You get 5 more content cops.
Bro.
And it's over.
bro. Focus on one first, okay? Focus on one first, okay? All right, you're already sounding like Idubbbz, okay? Stop. Wait, no.
Nah,
I mean,
I'm joking.
I'm kidding.
I
Yeah.
meant 5 videos total
5 videos. So that's
in
still.
general.
Oh, you already surpassed that. You have more than 5 videos on your channel.
I'm deleting them all, including the content cop.
No, come on.
Get that
What
shit outta
about
here.
what about the kids with cancer, dude? What's wrong with you?
It's funny because Idubbbz kind of looks like a kid with cancer on the thumbnail.
Oh my god,
A
he looks
shaved
like
head.
he looks like a skinhead that underwent chemotherapy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This video is-
Why do you think he's like that? Why did you think he fucking shaved his head? What's going on there?
I know why. It was for a charity stream.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, because everyone was like wondering why he did that. Was he actually
I mean,
a
I joke about
neo-Nazi?
it too.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking of shaving my head at the end of the video, like just like as a meme.
If you take off a
But
part of your body every single time you make one of these content cops, eventually you're going to be left with no balls and then probably no limbs either. So you probably don't
yeah.
want to do that.
So I might shave my head for a content cop, just for fun.
Just for fun. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it's going to take a long time to grow it back. I mean, like, as long as you don't mind the bald
I would have to get
look.
permission from it.
Wait,
I'd have to get permission
why?
from my girlfriend. I want her
Oh.
getting pissed off.
Yeah, she's probably gonna be pissed, dude. She probably doesn't
Yeah.
want that. No. Yeah. How
'Cause,
old are
she
you?
actually writes all my videos. I'm 20.
You're 20. Wow, Jesus. So you've been on YouTube since you were 10.
Allegedly. Don't tell Susan. Oh, she's fucking dead. Don't tell Neil.
What? Neil?
Yeah, that's
Susan?
Yes. Susan was the CEO
Oh,
of
right.
YouTube.
Yes, I remember. Yes.
She's dead.
She is?
Yeah, she died from cancer.
Okay, I was gonna make a joke, but it would be fucked up. I mean, yeah. Okay, that sucks.
Yeah, no. So I had like I think I made my channel when I was 11. And her kid died a year before she. Damn, that's fucked up, dude. Oh my god, that
Wait,
poor lady.
her kid died before she died a year later?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know it was that crazy.
Yeah.
What did her kid die of? Cancer? What? is that not reasonable? Okay, shut the fuck up, okay? You can't tell
Hold
me
on,
that's not a
grab my water.
reasonable assumption. Like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna grab a water. I'll be right
What the?
back.
Oh my god, how is that not a... Okay, alright, fuck off. Okay, you suck. Okay, get off. This guy is such a giga chat. He just left me here with my own silence. Unacceptable.
Next content cop I'm gonna get absolutely fucking plastered.
Plastered? Plastered how? What do you mean?
Drunk.
Drunk? You should
Yeah.
record... You should drunkenly write your lines and then record them drunk.
I'll write them sober and then record them drunk.
Yeah. Oh my god, you know what would have been so funny? Although, to be honest, I'm pretty sure she would say no. Is that you could have put a skit inside Content Cup of your girlfriend torturing you, and then she has like a Nisa across her, like a paper attached to Nisa or something. Yeah, I don't know.
She wanted to be involved. I'm
Really?
just
Oh,
I'm
shit,
scared
okay.
of I'm scared of her getting harassed.
Oh yeah, that's
So
a bit too much, probably. Yeah.
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 I'm scared in general of having any personal stuff online.
Do your
Like
parents
I already know a bunch of people are gonna like
Mhm.
search my past. I mean, I'm already getting judged for my past content already, so I don't really care about that.
Oh,
And like a bunch
Hasan's
of other
audience
shit.
Hasan's audience is 100% going to look into
Oh yeah,
it.
no, they've already called me everything in the book. I've been called like a lolly enjoyer because I worked on Yandere Sim, a pedophile. Been called the
Oh, join the club.
genocide.
Yeah,
I've been
join the
called a
club.
baby killer. Yeah,
Join the club. I'm called all these things, don't worry.
yeah.
Yeah.
Pedophile, baby killer, Nazi. That's me.
Based. Okay. If
So
it's coming from Hasan's audience, that's how you know you're actually having the correct opinion.
I got Nazis mad at me too because I was nice to a Jew. So
What?
like,
Huh?
there
What do you
were
mean?
like there were Sam Hyde glazers in my comments that were upset I didn't glaze Sam Hyde.
Oh. Yeah, well,
So
Sam Hyde, listen, Sam Hyde is just he's funny. I'll give him that,
oh, he's
okay?
hilarious.
He's funny, but he has some questionable
He has some
beliefs.
questionable takes. Yeah.
Yeah, he has been to some questionable Jewish book burnings in real life, I guess.
Really? The
Oh,
fuck?
you don't know? So apparently, I think there's this
Oh,
rumor.
yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me, because I want to verify. I want to double check before I say this shit. Okay. This fuck. Wait, Sam Hyde book burning. Because I've heard about this, but it could just be like a game of telephone where okay, oh wait, let me see. He reportedly donated $5,000 to the neo-Nazi Daily Stormer website in 2017.
Know about that.
Let me see. He says Jewish K-word slime never forgives, never forgets. Partially because of the 6 bajillion, so he's still on Mossad's big no slimy K-word bad side. Despite making up less than 1% of the world's population, Jews absolutely dominate every important field, with most key figures in media. Yeah, it's just regular
I
stuff.
can't
Okay.
tell when he's joking when he says shit like that though, because like that's also his humor.
Yeah, I will. What I kind of look at is like, if you can't tell, like chances are,
He
yeah. Wait,
probably
hold on.
means it,
I
like-
got this person. In the chat says it's not a rumor, it's real. The video is real. Idubbbz ripped the Quran in one of his old videos. Okay, that's actually pretty cool, but you know what, whatever.
That is true. I had that in my video, but I
Yeah.
didn't keep it. I changed it with the nice friendship meme.
Right. Okay, so what is alleged, okay, apparently is that and from what other people are in chat is telling is true is Sam Hyde has been to a Nazi book burning where a bunch of Nazis made a bonfire or something and they were like burning a bunch of Jewish books in the fire or some shit
That is
like I
wild.
guess as a ceremonial thing maybe as like a little gathering of edgelords where they're like, oh, look how cool we are, we're just tossing Jewish books into the fire, look how much we believe in our, you know, believe in our shit, I guess. But
Yeah, that's wild.
yeah,
I do have to wrap up soon here.
yeah, that's fine,
'Cause I do have to
that's
wake
fine.
up early tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know how long you could stay, but I'm gonna let you go now. All right, I don't really
Okay.
have any other questions. Do you have anything else that you want to say before
Nah, just
we
stay
end here?
tuned.
Okay, well, I will. All right, you got a fan in me
All
and
right.
people in the audience too. Okay,
Appreciate it.
all right.
Appreciate it. Nah, I'm nothing special. I'm just a guy. Remember that, all right?
Okay, you're just a guy
Just
who
a
is
dude.
Jewish.
Yes. Not actually,
You're
not
a
at
Jewish
all.
Nazi. You're a Jewish Nazi.
Yes. I'm a Jewish Nazi. I like it. I like how
Mm-hmm.
anything I do from here on out, I'm just gonna be called a Zionist,
Yeah.
which is really funny. That like that's something that like okay, the last thing I'll say is I do like Ethan. I think
Mm-hmm.
he makes funny content still.
Mm-hmm.
For a while he wasn't, but now he's been making funnier stuff. Although he could have avoided a lot of this by just not feeding into it.
Right.
But I also do understand when you involve the kids, the gloves are off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, it's just, I also have a lot of mixed feelings on it too. I think Ethan Klein is a good person. I think he's kind of innocent, but not entirely innocent to like the nature of the internet. But I would say he's not innocent to the nature of the internet, but he's innocent to the nature of commentary, right? Like,
Yeah.
because everybody in the commentary community and everyone adjacent to it knows that, you know, you don't want to feed into it because you look really low cowish, right? But the moment, that, you know, somebody involves your kids, then it kind of feels like justified crash outs, right? It kind of feels like
Oh
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I'll let you go now. Thank you for coming.
All
I
right.
appreciate you. I
Of course.
appreciate
Enjoy
the
the rest of your
time
stream.
they gave me. Yeah, thank you so much. All right.
Oh
Take care.
yeah.
Thank you. Keep in
You
tune.
too.
Okay. All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.
See ya. Awesome. Cool. How did I forget his name already? This fucking sucks. Cameron W. Okay, Cameron W. There you go.